The silent frustration of the 3 a.m. wake-up call. Does that sound familiar? Your body is exhausted. Your mind is begging for rest. But sleep has become a distant shore you just can't seem to reach. You've likely walked down the familiar path. You've tried the sleeping pills that leave you feeling groggy, the melatonin that seems to have lost its magic, maybe even the countless herbal teas that promised peace but delivered little. Each morning, you rise with the sun, but you don't feel renewed. You feel as if you've run a marathon in your sleep, and the fatigue clings to you like a heavy coat. What if I told you that the key to unlocking the deep, restorative sleep you've been dreaming of isn't in a pharmacy bottle, but might already be sitting in your kitchen pantry? A humble spice steeped in centuries of wisdom, and now backed by modern science. Welcome to Healthy Steps Seniors. I'm Dr. Christopher Wilson, and this is your trusted home for blending timeless life wisdom with evidence-based medical guidance. Today, we're going to explore 4 simple, powerful ways to use cinnamon to help you reclaim your nights and wake up feeling truly alive. And the science behind why this works is truly fascinating. Stay with me because the 4th method we'll discuss is a comforting ritual that many of our community members now swear by. Before we dive into the how, let's understand the why. Why can this ancient spice have such a profound impact on our sleep, especially as we age? It's not magic, it's biochemistry. First, and perhaps most importantly for many seniors, is cinnamon's remarkable ability to stabilize blood sugar. Think of your blood sugar as a thermostat for your energy. Many people, particularly after 60, experience a sharp drop in blood sugar in the middle of the night. When this happens, your body treats it as an emergency. It releases stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline to raise your glucose levels. And what do those hormones do? They jolt you awake. It's your body's internal alarm system. Cinnamon acts like a gentle regulator, helping to prevent these dramatic spikes and crashes, keeping your blood sugar stable throughout the night so that alarm system stays quiet. I remember a patient of mine, a 68-year-old retired engineer named Robert. Robert was frustrated. He'd fall asleep fine, but like clockwork, he'd be wide awake at 2:30 a.m., his mind racing. We reviewed his habits, and he mentioned his small bowl of vanilla ice cream before bed. That sugary snack was causing a classic spike and crash cycle. We didn't take away his evening ritual, we simply modified it. He switched to a bowl of warm oatmeal with a generous sprinkle of cinnamon. Within a week, he was sleeping through the night for the first time in years. He called it his cinnamon miracle, but it was just good science. Second, cinnamon is a powerhouse of compounds called polyphenols and cinnamaldehyde. Now, that's a mouthful, but what you need to know is that these are potent antioxidants and anti-inflammatories. As we age, low-grade inflammation can disrupt countless bodily processes, including sleep. By calming this inflammation, cinnamon helps your body shift from a state of alert to a state of rest and repair. It's like a gentle lullaby for your entire nervous system. And finally, there's the aroma itself. The warm, comforting scent of cinnamon isn't just pleasant. It directly interacts with the limbic system in your brain. the ancient part that governs emotions and relaxation. Research from institutions like the National Institutes of Health, NIH, has highlighted that certain natural compounds can influence our brain chemistry. Cinnamon has been observed to potentially increase levels of serotonin and melatonin, our natural sleep hormones, while reducing norepinephrine, a hormone tied to stress and alertness. So, you see, cinnamon works on multiple fronts. It balances your blood chemistry, calms physical inflammation, and soothes your brain. Now let's put this science into practice.
Method number 1, the simple sprinkle, adding cinnamon to your evening meal. This is the easiest way to start, and for many, it's all they need. As we learned from Robert's story, adding cinnamon to your food is incredibly effective. A simple half teaspoon sprinkled over your evening meal can work wonders. This isn't just about oatmeal. Think about sprinkling it over a baked sweet potato, mixing it into a serving of Greek yogurt, or even adding it to a savory dish like a lentil soup or a chicken stew. The warmth of the spice complements many flavors. About an hour before you plan to go to sleep, incorporate about half a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon powder into a small, healthy snack or your dinner. Why Ceylon? We'll cover that in our safety section, but it's very important. By doing this, you're proactively setting the stage for stable blood sugar all night long. You're not just hoping for good sleep, you're building the foundation for it, bite by bite. Many people report not only sleeping more soundly, but also waking up with less brain fog and more stable energy in the morning. Method number 2, the warming ritual, a comforting cinnamon and ginger tea. If you enjoy a warm, soothing beverage to wind down your day, this method is for you. A cup of cinnamon tea is like a warm hug in a mug, signaling to your body that the day is done and it's time to rest. Let me tell you about Eleanor, a 72-year-old former librarian from Chicago. Winters were always hard on her. The cold seemed to seep into her bones, and her arthritis would act up, making it hard to get comfortable at night. She started brewing a simple tea with a cinnamon stick and a few slices of fresh ginger each evening. She told me, "Dr. Wilson, it's not just the tea, it's the ritual. Holding the warm cup, inhaling the steam, it melts the tension in my shoulders. The warmth spreads through me, and my joints don't ache as much. By the time I finish the cup, my body is ready for bed." The science backs her experience. The warmth of the tea helps improve circulation and gently relaxes your muscles. Ginger is another powerful anti-inflammatory, so when you combine it with cinnamon, you're doubling down on the calming effect, especially for aches and pains that can keep you up. The actionable step: take 1 or 2 cinnamon sticks and a few thin slices of fresh ginger. Place them in a small pot with about 12 ounces of water. Bring it to a boil, then reduce the heat and let it simmer gently for about 10 minutes. Strain into a cup. You can add a tiny drizzle of raw honey if you wish, which also has sleep-supportive properties. Sip it slowly, about 30 to 45 minutes before bedtime. Importantly, only drink a small cup. About 4 to 6 ounces is plenty. This gives you the benefits without risking a nighttime trip to the bathroom. This ritual helps lower nervous tension, supports digestion to prevent bloating, and provides a deep, penetrating warmth that prepares your body for profound rest. Method number 3, the sanctuary of scent. Cinnamon aromatherapy. Perhaps your issue isn't physical discomfort, but a mind that refuses to switch off. You lie down, and suddenly every worry,
Every to-do list, every memory comes flooding in. For this, we turn to the most direct path to the brain's emotional center, the sense of smell. Carol, a retired school teacher of 75, was a classic overthinker. She described her mind at night as a runaway train. She was hesitant about eating or drinking anything right before bed. So we tried aromatherapy. We set her up with a simple essential oil diffuser. She would add a few drops of cinnamon leaf oil blended with lavender oil about 30 minutes before she went to bed. The transformation was remarkable. She said, "The scent fills the room, and it's like an anchor for my thoughts. Instead of my mind racing, I focus on the warm, peaceful smell. It's the off switch I've been searching for a decade." The actionable step: purchase a high-quality, 100% pure cinnamon leaf essential oil. The leaf oil is generally gentler for diffusing than the bark oil. Add 3 to 5 drops to an ultrasonic diffuser filled with water. You can blend it with a few drops of lavender or sweet orange oil for an even more relaxing effect. Turn the diffuser on 30 minutes before you get into bed. Let it fill the room. Set it to turn off automatically after an hour or two. You don't need it running all night, as that can sometimes dry out the air. This method bypasses the digestive system entirely and works directly on the nervous system. The aroma signals safety and calm to your brain, lowering stress hormones and allowing your mind to gently drift off, making it perfect for those whose sleep is disrupted by anxiety or racing thoughts. Method number 4, the ultimate comfort: warm cinnamon milk. We've saved the most beloved ritual for last. This is a timeless remedy, one that might even remind you of what your own mother or grandmother did to help you sleep as a child. It combines the power of cinnamon with the well-known sleep-promoting properties of warm milk. Warm milk contains an amino acid called tryptophan. Your body uses tryptophan as a building block to create serotonin, our feel-good neurotransmitter, which is then converted into melatonin, the hormone that governs your sleep-wake cycle. When you combine this with cinnamon's ability to stabilize blood sugar and calm the nervous system, you have created one of the most simple yet powerful natural sleep tonics available. It's a dual-action approach. The milk provides the building blocks for sleep hormones, and the cinnamon ensures your body is calm and stable enough to use them effectively. The actionable step: gently warm about 4 to 6 ounces of milk in a saucepan. You can use dairy milk or an unsweetened plant-based milk like almond or oat milk. Don't boil it, just warm it through. Pour it into your favorite mug and stir in half a teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon powder. Drink it slowly, about 30 minutes before bed, as part of your winding down routine. The benefit: this is more than just a drink. It's a profound act of self-care. It provides deep nourishment, calms the mind, stabilizes the body, and prepares you for a night of deep, uninterrupted, restorative sleep. Many people find their sleep is not only longer, but the quality itself feels richer and more refreshing. Now, before you rush to the kitchen, let's have a very important conversation about safety. As your guide on this health journey, my first priority is your well-being. Cinnamon is a powerful spice, and with power comes the need for responsibility. There are 2 main types of cinnamon sold in the United States: cassia and Ceylon. Cassia is the dark, common, and inexpensive type you find in most grocery stores. Ceylon is lighter in color and has a more delicate flavor. The key difference is a compound called coumarin. Cassia cinnamon contains high levels of coumarin, which in large or consistent doses can be stressful for the liver. Ceylon cinnamon, often called true cinnamon, has only trace amounts, making it much safer for regular use. For all the methods we've discussed today, I strongly recommend you seek out and use Ceylon cinnamon. You can find it online or in most health food stores. Who should be cautious? If you have a known liver condition, please speak with your doctor before incorporating cinnamon into your daily routine. If you're taking blood-thinning medication, anticoagulants, cinnamon can have a mild blood-thinning effect, so it is crucial to consult your physician to avoid any interactions. Pregnant women should also avoid using cinnamon therapeutically, as it can stimulate the uterus in high doses. Please remember, this information provided in this video is for educational purposes only and is not intended as a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified health provider with any questions you may have regarding a medical condition. Never disregard professional medical advice or delay in seeking it because of something you have seen on this channel. So there you have it. The humble cinnamon stick in your cabinet is not just a flavoring, it is a key to unlocking deeper sleep, a calmer nervous system, and a more balanced body. From a simple sprinkle on your food to a comforting cup of warm milk, each of these methods is a gentle invitation for your body to rest. You don't need to do them all. The beauty of this is in its simplicity. Just choose one. Choose the one that speaks to you, the one that feels like it could easily become a cherished part of your evening. Try it for a few nights. Notice the small changes. Perhaps you fall asleep a little faster. Perhaps you find yourself sleeping through that 3 a.m. wake-up call. These small, consistent steps are what build a lifetime of health. Quality sleep is not a luxury. It is a biological necessity, especially for us over 60. It's when our bodies heal, our brains consolidate memories, and our spirits are restored. Your story matters. When you find something that works, come back here and share your experience in the comments below. Your success could be the very encouragement someone else needs to start their own journey to better sleep. If you found value in our time together today, please give this video a like and share it with someone you love who might be struggling. And most importantly, click that subscribe button and the notification bell. At Healthy Steps Seniors, we're building a community of vibrant, empowered individuals, and we'd be honored to have you with us. Thank you for trusting us with your time. Be well, sleep deep, and remember that every small step is a victory.